Hey, welcome to Living a Blessed Life. These are your daily messages from Spirit. Just trying to keep you encouraged, right? Trying to help you on your path. Just keep that positive mindset to keep your vibration as high as possible. Because I know life is challenging, and sometimes we just need somebody to show up for us and be like, "You got this." Let me cheer you on. Let me help direct you and guide you, right? And that's what this is here for, right? So I'm hearing to get started with this verse of love. So let's see. All right, let me get the cards and we'll get started. All right, here we go. Let's see, for highest good, what is it that we need to know for today? Okay, what just came flying out? Listen with your heart. You are listening but need to hear with a loving heart. You know what that could be? That could have to do with their messages that they give you. Sometimes I have to remember that too. I'll be honest, perfectly honest with you. Sometimes I get up in my head when they give me messages and I try to, and sometimes you just really got to open yourself up to gain a deeper understanding, to receive the message clearly as it's meant to be. So listen with your heart, not with your mind. Listen with your heart. What other messages do you have for us? What else do we need to know? Do something for someone. Give your attention to another. I don't know, but this is what came up to my mind when I saw this card. It just the reminder of when you're going through a hard time. One of the things that can help you, sometimes it'll help clear up your mind so you can find the solution. Sometimes it just lightens your load, right, and brightens your day. But go do something for someone. It's actually a really great way to raise your vibration. Consider your foundation. Look at how committed you are to love. You know what I'm feeling right now is this has a lot to do with your dreams. And you setting the foundation for you to keep succeeding, to keep building upon it, right? And, everything pretty much comes down to love in one form or another. And just really consider how much you would love to really achieve what it is that you're looking to do. We got to look to your inner strength. You are stronger than you realize. That strength is already there within you. Sometimes when I have found my strength by just, this is what I really love to do. This is what I just really want to make happen. And I stop questioning it. I stop thinking about it. I stop doubting it and all that stuff, right? And when you tap into, that side of you that just really wants to make something happen, a lot of times you will find your inner strength. And it's just kind of like clearing out the clutter, so to speak, in your mind. And the things in the past that still weigh on you and all that stuff. Sometimes just being in the moment, breathing, taking time to calm your mind, you will find that you have a lot of strength. And a lot of strength comes from that clear direction, just knowing this is what I'm aiming at. This is what I'm looking to achieve. And you really will find that inner strength. Alright. Let's see what else they have to tell us for today. For highest good. Demonstrate love. Find out what is important to those you love and act on it. So don't forget, to give your support to other people. Even when, you think they don't need it, still give it to them. You'd be surprised the difference it makes. And we all, don't forget that we all could use, right, that extra boost of somebody just cheering us on or being like, I'm here for you or whatever, you know. But it just helps. So just remember that, right? To freely love and give to others. And there's a lot of different ways to do that, right? Sometimes one of the best gifts you can give to other people to show love is just with your time, right? And your support. Okay. So we got ask for help. What do you really need? Be willing to accept support. Don't forget to allow other people to give to you too. That's really important. And also, this is what I remember sometimes because I have a hard time allowing people to give to me sometimes. What I remember, what I tell myself is, you know, I love to give, and if somebody wants to give to me, then let them, because it's a good feeling to be able to give to somebody, right? Let them, because it's probably going to make their day just as much yours to be able to give to you. So just, you know, graciously accept somebody's help in whatever form that comes in. Physical touch. A tender touch can mean so much. Yeah, and maybe somebody just wants to give you a hug, or, you know, wants to just hold you and remind you that you're enough and just be there for you, right? So keep yourself open. You know, help comes in a lot of different forms, and so just, you know, be willing to accept that somebody else wants to give to you. What else do we have here? Receive with love and appreciation. Gracious acceptance is the way to show love. Yeah, so somebody is trying to give to you in some way. Just, you know, be grateful. Let them. Sorry, my animals. Slow down, pause, and allow things to unfold. So, don't try to stop what is wanting to come in to your life. And I feel like the messages, there could be, it cannot just be help, but it might be support. It might be somebody wanting to enter your life who's going to play a key role. But whatever the case may be, just allow things to unfold. Try to be open to it. There could be a very good reason for it, right? I'm just going to see real fast if anything else wants to come out. Any other messages out of here for highest good? New love. Embrace an opportunity for love in your work prospects or for spiritual growth. Might be co-creating with somebody is what I'm feeling too off this card. Or it's going to be somebody who supports your ideas, your dreams, that vision you have. Somebody, it could be advice from somebody, I don't know, just be open to it, but I feel like it gives you an added boost to what it is that you're looking to achieve. Embrace your emotions, allow your feelings to surface and be accepted. If it's normally, I feel like telling you, if you just, you know, you have a hard time really accepting somebody's help and support. Like, you know, you need it sometimes, you want it, but then it comes in and it's like, part of you just kind of wants to put that wall back up and go, wait a second, I don't, you know, before you shut those feelings down, because sometimes that makes it harder for you when you shut your emotions off. Just allow yourself to feel it and be like, okay, you know, this is the feeling I have, but, you know, just try to work through it. You know, maybe the emotions are coming up because it's something in your past happened and it's triggering this feeling now. And it just, those feelings are there not to punish you, but to allow you to go, okay, I recognize this pattern or whatever it may be, and let me just heal it. Let me work on it. So you know, because you want your heart open so Spirit can guide you, so you can receive what's divinely meant for you. So you can live your life to the fullest. That's why it's important too, to keep your heart open. Treasure your loved ones. It's important to love others deeply, and I feel like also saying very unconditionally as well, right? Just love them. You know, we never understand what somebody else is going through when we get hurt, you know, and we want to shut down and we want to shut that person out. And just, you know, when you send somebody love, even when it's tough, it helps you heal as well. That's why I'm saying that. It's for your benefit as well. Have patience. See, love is patient and kind, always. So just try to support people, whether it's in person, whether it's from afar. Just sending people. A good habit that I got into is just sending people that you care about, just energetically, that love, that support, wishing them well, right? And it makes a big difference. It makes a big difference for them, and it makes a big difference for you as well. So let me put these cards up real fast because I've got quite a few cards out here on my desk. So let me clear this away, and I think I'm gonna go over to Moonology is kind of what I'm feeling. So we'll see what they have to say over there as well. All right. Moonology. If I can get the cards out of the box, because they're kind of, there we go. They didn't want to come out at first. All right. For highest good, what is it that we need to know? Work through your fears. When a fear comes up, it's kind of like the whole, you know, with your emotions thing, right? When fears come up, just, okay, what's this trying to tell me? What's this alerting me to? There's two sides to everything too. So don't just look at the what could go wrong side and all that. Look at what could go right too as well. And ask yourself too, like, do you really want those fears of yours to stop you from doing what it is that you really want to make happen? Because remember, you only have so much time here. And do you want that fear to stop you? Or do you want to put more of your energy into having faith that everything will work out and go from there, right? Just try it and see what happens, right? For highest good. They threw that on the floor. I gotta go get it. Alright. Trying not to, like, bump everything. Yep. I was trying not to bump everything. Apparently it didn't happen. Okay. And again, I bumped everything. A win-win outcome is forecasted. I think that's kind of like Spirit giving you the major green light going, you know, maybe even afraid of this. But it's going to work out, so. Not saying that stops the fear, because it doesn't. Just because sometimes you know, and gotten those messages and you just feel like this is your thing, but the fear's still there, right? It's okay. You know, fear is a normal part of when you go to do something new, especially, or to just, you know, to go outside your comfort zone or whatever it may be, right? But it's okay. Like, you know, sometimes, you know what, I don't know if this is going to sound crazy, but honestly, sometimes what works with fear too is if you just give gratitude for it and be like, well, thank you for, you know, alerting me to this, and, you know, but, you know, thanks, but no thanks. I'm going to go ahead and go for this, right? They threw that card on the ground too. Hold on a second. Conclusions are within reach. You're going to make it out on the other side. You are. Sometimes it helps to get the fear outside of you too, right? And like say it out loud and you know, or write it down, something, but just sometimes just take it outside of you. Sometimes it helps like lessen it, you know, it doesn't feel so big anymore when you do stuff like that. You know, or put a smile on your face and try to say your fear out loud and just kind of like, it helps, that helps lessen that fear, that anxiety, that worry, you know. Confidence is key to success. Confidence is your key to success. It's okay too to express confidence even when you're not completely sure. Go ahead and just express that confidence. Luck is on your side. Nothing is yet set in stone. Don't turn back now and, you know, be like, I can't do this. You don't know how it's going to play out. You really don't. And that's for the, like, and chances are, especially with this reading, it's going to come out beautifully. It's time to take action. Don't sit on the sidelines. Make it happen. Take that first step, and then the next step, and then the next step. But take that action. Hey, give yourself like a fighting chance, you know? See what good can come out of it, you know? It's important. Meditate and contemplate. Listen to spirit, to your higher self, that higher guidance. Any other messages out of here for highest good? It's a time to give rather than take. Don't let your, what I'm feeling with this card is don't let your dreams fade away. Please don't shut them out. Don't get overwhelmed, or don't, you know, not so much don't get overwhelmed, because it happens when you're going to go do something you've never done before, but be willing to really give this your all. Really be willing to just put everything you have into this, your heart, your soul, your time, your energy. Allow it to unfold the way it's meant to unfold. Try not to, like, talk about letting things unfold as it should too, just in the timing of things and the way things work out and the flow. And even when the results you want aren't there, don't stop. Just keep going. Alright, and, you know, I'm going to do a love reading here too, because I think that's just going to become part of the readings now. Just to see. I think I'm hearing to do a twin flame reading, so. Alright, hold on. Let me get the cards back in the box. And if you don't have a twin flame, don't worry. That journey can be very exhausting. But yeah. Some entertainment if nothing else, right? But yeah. I guess, let me get started with the hidden truth. Alright, twin flame love reading. Here we go. They're telling me to shuffle the cards. Let me shuffle the cards. And we'll see. We'll see what comes out. Alright. What just came out? You don't know how hard it was to let you go. probably weighing very heavily on their mind. And don't take this as a sign, by the way, that they let you go for good. But just, like I said, we never fully know what somebody's going through. Maybe they just had something come up, and they kind of had to take a break, a pause, whatever it may have happened, right? But just know that it's weighing on them. They may not have said anything, but it's probably weighing on them. Yeah, see, I replay our conversations over and over, and that, to me, seems like missing you. And it's just, it's weighing on them. Maybe there's a reason for it. I couldn't let you get close to me. I think that's just what it was, is they had their reason for it. And maybe you'll know in the future what it is, what happens, why they backed off, or whatever the case may be. But yeah, try to be gentle with them. Just like you would anybody else you really don't fully know. It's easy to make assumptions and think, and I'm guilty of that too. I'll tell you, I am with mine. But just maybe they're going through a hard time and they're just not saying anything. They may have made the choice, but maybe, there was a really solid reason for it, and they just didn't say it. Anything else out of here? Yep, they dropped it on the floor. So there's one card, finding out the truth crushed me. And maybe that's finding out the truth was the reason they kind of just suddenly, I don't know if it suddenly happened, take it as it applies to you, but yeah, it's what caused that. Hey, I gotta, kind of back up. And then we got so many things remind me of you. So like I said, it's one of those, they obviously had their reason, right? But it's weighing on their heart, their mind, their soul. And I don't think it's a choice they made lightly, and just know that it probably is hurting them too. Yeah, they're trying to forget all about it. They're keeping themselves busy, whether it's work, whether it's a hobby, whether it's going out with friends, whatever it is. But I feel like they're trying to distract themselves from it. I hope that you can forgive me one day. So if they come and they tell you, or they text you, or they call you, or whatever, try to be gentle with them. I left when I saw you with someone. I feel you leaving me behind. I regret lying to you. I feel like maybe too, I'm getting a little bit of energy. Maybe they just thought you'd be better off without them. I think they may have had something going on too. And that doesn't necessarily mean another relationship. It could be anything, right? And but it's weighing on them. And maybe just for some reason, maybe it was their own thoughts or something that just kind of made them feel like maybe they needed to back off. Whether it's because they saw you with somebody, or, you know, maybe they literally saw you with somebody, maybe in their mind's eye they saw you with somebody else, I don't know, but maybe basically, especially with the card right next to it saying, I feel you leaving me behind, like maybe they felt like maybe they weren't good enough, or they weren't a good fit, or you're off with somebody else, you know what I mean? And I regret lying to you. Maybe there's things that they didn't say that they wish they had, or maybe they pretended they were okay when they weren't okay, but they didn't want you to know that. Just take some things in consideration, especially if they come and they tell you what happens, or they apologize or whatever, right? Just be gentle with them, because we never know what somebody's really truly going through. But yeah, thank you so much for being here with me, and have a beautiful rest of your day.